You come all the way over here, wherever you go, Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic, for some chicken-head woman that's broke, by the way. Because most of these countries we go into, the women are broke, and you want to brag about that and say, oh yeah, this is what the Passport Group movement is all about. No, it's not. It's about freedom, man. You know, it's about living life on our terms for a change.
What is a passport bro? Growing number of men are ditching American women from the U.S. to find love overseas in developing countries.
I know this is the best decision I made in 17 years before I met her, was going to the Philippines, because now my life has changed. You know, hey, I'm 61 years old and my wife is 32, but I couldn't dream of having a 32-year-old American wife.
That is a Philippines expat who goes by the name of Calvin, who has a YouTube channel called Sunshine Shoulders. Now, according to Calvin, the Passport Bro's sole purpose for traveling is to escape the matrix, to find oneself. Women are just secondary, according to Calvin. He also insulted the women that the Passport Bros choose for long-term relationships and marriage.
Oh, chicken-head woman.
I'm going to play the full video clip, and we're going to hear what Calvin has to say, and then we're going to come back and break it down. Y'all ready?
Go on the YouTube feed. It's all about women. Even the Passport Bro channels, they got a woman on their hands. Like, is that the only reason that you travel overseas, is for some old chicken-head woman? I mean, that's not even worth it, guys. That's part of the damn, you know, the adventure. That's not the adventure. It's not the adventure, guys, but they're making it to the adventure. Like, forget you, you're nothing. You come all the way over here, wherever you go, Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic, for some chicken-head woman that's broke, by the way. Because most of these countries we go into, the women are broke, and you want to brag about that and say, oh yeah, this is what the Passport Group movement is all about. No, it's not.
Whoa.
It's about freedom, man. You know, it's about living life on our terms for a change. It's a, you know, it's a big world out here, believe it or not. Yeah, well, not for me. Yeah, another one. Okay, so let me ask you something, Gerald Stipak. He says that was the inspiration for the Passport Bros. If the woman is the problem, how can she be the solution at the same time? Somebody talk to me. If she's the problem, how can she be the solution? Because when it's all said and done, women are women, guys. Okay? Women are women. Jam Silver said, chicken-head woman. Yeah, bro, you're funny as hell and so on point. It's true. How can she be the problem and the solution? All you got to do if you think I'm playing, go on the YouTube feed. It's all about women. Even the Passport Bro channels, they got a woman on their hands. Like,
uh-oh, here we go. Here we go.
Is that the only reason that you travel overseas, is for some old chicken-head woman?
He called the women chicken-head women.
I mean, that's not even worth it, guys. That's part of the damn, you know, the adventure. That's not the adventure. It's not the adventure, guys, but they're making it to the adventure. Like, forget you, you're nothing.
Who's making it the adventure? The men? The men that he see online posting about posting things pertaining to women that are more feminine than the average modern woman? Come on, man.
You come all the way over here, wherever you go, Brazil, Colombia, Dominican Republic, for some chicken-head woman.
You know what that sounds like to me? That sounds just like this.
The Passport Bros, like, they're getting women from, like, the DR, Colombia, the Philippines, Thailand, like, women that can speak very little English, women that don't have education, women that need them.
That's what that sounds like, Calvin. You sound exactly like her. Let's carry on.
That's broke, by the way.
What?
Because most of these countries we going to, the women are broke.
Most of the countries that we Passport Bros are going to, the women are broke. That's not true. Not true at all. My ex from Cebu, she wasn't broke. My wife from Masbate, she was not broke. A lot of guys, women are not broke. There are some women who are from the United States who are broke. There are broke women in every country. As a matter of fact, let's go to the stats. Number of people living in poverty in the United States. Wow, take a look at this. Wow, there are more broke women than men in the United States. Even though it's 4%, we're talking about millions of people. There are broke women in the United States also. Let's go to the PSA. PSA website. The majority of overseas Filipino workers are women. Women. A lot of OFWs travel overseas for work to support their families. Millions of Filipinas, right? 57.8%. Now, some people are broke, some people are not broke, and that goes with money management. You have to have money management skills. Can the woman save money, or is she a spender? That also plays a part. So maybe the women that these passport pookies or guys like Calvin choose are broke women. But for the most part, nah. Some women are broke, some women are not broke. These are the facts. All right, let's carry on.
And you want to brag about that and say, oh yeah, this is what the passport group movement is all about.
What we are bragging about is that women that we get for wives are more feminine than the average modern woman in the United States. That's what we brag about. And there's no disrespect to the women in the United States, but the whole point is we're going to get what we want. We want marriage, and we go and we get that. And some guys, they want long-term relationship partners. They go, they get that.
No, it's not. It's about freedom, man. You know, it's about living life on our terms for a change. It's a big world out here, believe it or not.
So he's saying that the Passport Bro movement is not about women. All right, let's analyze that. Fox News. What is a passport bro? Growing number of men are ditching American women from the U.S. to find love overseas in developing countries. Relationship experts say that some men feel excessive feminism and lack of loyalty are hindering their chances of finding a partner. Perhaps? Okay, now here we go. Read along. A growing subset of men in the United States are turning away from American women and choosing to search for love abroad. The viral movement coined the Passport Bros on TikTok refers to men seeking foreign women from developing countries who they believe come from a more conservative background and therefore places more emphasis on family and loyalty. This is why the Passport Bro movement has become what it is. Now, what inspired the Passport Bro movement? That's another question. All right, let's carry on.
Yeah, well, not for me. Yeah, another one. Okay, so let me ask you something, Gerald Stipak. He says that was the inspiration for the Passport Bros.
Exactly. He's right. He's right. It appears that some expats consider themselves passport bros. Fine. But some of these guys are saying that the passport bro movement is all about escaping the rat race or the so-called matrix, and it's really not all about the women. The women come last. That's not true. First of all, most of us do very well for ourselves here in the US, and there's no need to escape anything. Most of us are ready to settle down. Most of us seek healthy relationships with non-westernized women who are not afraid to follow a man's lead and who see the value in having a nuclear family. So basically, we have everything else in life. The only missing element is that fit, friendly, and cooperative woman. That's what the Passport Bro movement is all about.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
I'm technically a passport bro because my reason for getting my passport was to come visit my wife. And so we were like LDR, and we were chatting and videoing, while she was working as an OFW in a different country. And so when her contract was close to being up, and so I got my passport because I wanted to meet her. And so I had intention. So I already had somebody here that I knew, and I wasn't coming here to mess around, to date around, to mess over the women or anything like that. My goal was to come here literally to get married because I knew my wife was a woman. So that was my goal from the get-go, was to get married. So I had intention.
Let's take it back to 2011. Why don't we? There was a documentary by Al Greeze. Shout out to the big homie. He created a documentary called Frustrated. It asks such questions as, why are African American men finding love outside of their race? Brazilian women and other races. See, this is about women. This is what inspired the Passport Bro movement, right? Shout out to the brother right here, Al Greeze. Frustrated Part 3 is out now. Get your copy. Now, in my opinion, it's all about culture.
If the woman is the problem, how can she be the solution at the same time? Somebody talk to me. If she's the problem, how can she be the solution?
It's a cultural thing. Women in the US who are in their 20s and 30s are not looking for husbands. Women in developing countries such as Thailand and the Philippines, when they're in their 20s, they're searching for husbands. Men in the US who are marriage-minded are looking for wives or long-term companionship. These are the facts. Let's listen to what El Guapo has to say.
It's not a color problem. I love African American women. Your looks are stunning.
Absolutely.
Your attitude and your lack of cooperation is repulsive.
It's about culture. Now, let's listen to what Fred has to say about this from FredFrenTV, about why he chose a Filipina.
I know this is the best decision I made in 17 years before I met her, was going to the Philippines, because now my life has changed. Hey, I'm 61 years old and my wife is 32, but I couldn't dream of having a 32-year-old American wife. She was 27 when I met her, and I was 56, I think.
56.
And so I was 56, she was 27. And I wouldn't dream of having a 27-year-old woman here. But in the Philippines, the girls looking for the older guys,
Because they want someone more mature. Women who are 27 in the United States, they're living up the hot girl summers, or they're just not interested. They're more focused on their careers, right? Yeah. But women in the Philippines, for the most part, there's always the exceptions, they're more or less searching for a husband. Women in the United States, they're from a different culture than the women in the Philippines, meaning all women are not the same, right? Right. But there's always the exceptions, just like my ex from Cebu City. She was an exception. She had a westernized mentality. But it's all about vetting the right woman. You have to vet the right woman. Ask the right questions. Pay attention to micro expressions, body language.
Like myself, the more mature and settled guys.
And then responsible.
Yeah, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for responsible.
I'm be real because I'm the one of it. I'm looking for a man that's responsible and truthful. That I feel that he really value me and love me.
And that's
no matter what.
That's something that they're not able to find in the men there, especially young men. You know, so they're still sowing their wild young oats, you know.
Women in their 20s are doing that same thing over here, so it's kind of a reverse thing.
They really hitting and run just for fun.
Right, see? Culture.
Because when it's all said and done, women are women, guys.
It's not true. Him saying that women are women is like a woman saying all men are the same, and we know that's not true. So the Passpot Bro movement, as we just seen, is not about escaping the matrix and going on some journey and then discovering your inner self. It's about the women. That's what it's about. And for Sunshine Shoulders to call the women chicken head women is an insult, in my opinion. Anyway, what do you guys think? Leave a comment below, and I'll see you guys next time.